What's up, people? Welcome back to Sky and Mac. So yeah, as usual, I'm going to be giving my weekly analysis for what I expect from the three pairs that I trade this week. Yeah, so last week was kind of slow for me. I made the 1 hour loss. Yeah, on what pair was that? USDCHF. Yeah, I made the loss. Yeah, so I'm currently down by 1%. Yeah, but I'm not yet in a drawdown on my MFF account. I'm up by 0.59%. Yeah, just lost 1% the whole week. So anyway, I can't complain. It's just part of the game. So we'll see what this week has in store for us. Yeah, so with CHFJPY last week, so expecting some sales. Yeah, and you can see the market made a very big move on Friday, which is this sale that we're currently witnessing right now. This sale move right here. Yeah, so my current 4H swing leg right here, this high to this low right here. That's my 4H swing leg. Yeah, so my premium zones, as you can see, are right in here, and that's where I'm going to look for my OBs, of which the OB with the last imbalance, the highest imbalance was on the 15 minutes. Yeah, so you can see the OB with the highest imbalance. So I'll just mark it out quickly right there. Yeah, so that's our extreme OB, and it's the only supply zone that we can see in this premium zone. Yeah, the rest is just a imbalanced price action. Yeah, so that's why I'm anticipating price to go. Yeah, and yeah, so while price heads in there like that and sell off like that, we're going to fill up this whole imbalance right here. Yeah, so obviously I'll wait for 15-minute confirmation, like something like that, and we can target this low right here. Yeah, so that's what I expect from CHFJPY, and maybe I can also catch some intraday buys or sales while filling up that imbalance. Yeah, otherwise for risk entries, pretty simple. Just place sell limit at 50% of that point of interest, target this low, and yeah, place your stop loss at the high there, and yeah, you can capitalize on this trade if it plays out well. Yeah, because there are times when you get confirmation but you don't get the entry, or you get the entry but you get stopped out, but then on the actual high does not really get stopped out. Yeah, so you can also take the risk entry, but just as the name suggests, it's a risky move. Confirmation is always much way safer. Yeah, but anyway, it's still worth it, because as you can see, you can capitalize a 1 to 33, of which is pretty amazing. How many pips? About 778 pips. So this move will most likely not play out because it's just way too crazy, but if it does play out, well, guess what, you'll be part of it if you take the risk entry. So anyway, I'm not even stressed that much about this risk entry, because I myself am not taking it because I don't have a personal account. Yeah, I only do risk entries on my personal account. Anyway, I'm just trading MFF right now. Yeah, anyway, that's what I'm expecting on CHFJPY. I'm still expecting sales, although I would expect price to first fill up this imbalance like that and then sell off. So we'll be expecting a little bit of intraday buys before the big move that we're looking for. Yeah, so then where do I anticipate price to reverse from? As you can see, I have my major levels here. Yeah, you can see if those are taken out, then I expect price to buy from these levels. Otherwise, they're now just looking for sales. Yeah, so I'll be updating everything in my Telegram group. You can join it. Yeah, and guys, subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content, also like the video, and yeah, I really appreciate that. So let us proceed. So that's for CHFJPY. I'm expecting some sales, but if price starts forming bullish structure, if we take out this high right here, and obviously I'll start looking for buys. For now, the bias is sell. yeah, anyway, we'll see how things will go. Yeah, so the next pair is USDCHF. USDCHF, very simple. If you remember last week we were looking for buys but we couldn't capitalize because price failed to retrace to our demand zones. Anyway, price did buy, the market did buy, and yeah, so if someone caught some buys, well, great. Yeah, great. Otherwise, for now, just looking for some potential brand new moves in the market this coming week. Yeah, so for CHFJPY, I'm still looking for buys. Yeah, still looking for buys. I mean for USDCHF. Yeah, and where am I planning to buy from? So if you look at our most recent 4H swing leg, you can see from this low to that high. So our most recent 4H swing leg, and our discount zone is right in here. So it's just basically the flip of CHFJPY. Yeah, so anyway, look for our OBs in there, which the only OB that was in here was also on the 15 minutes, the extreme OB. Yeah, and yeah, it's your classic order block, very simple to identify. And yeah, you can see that's where I'm looking for my 4H buys to get that high. Yeah, so CHFJPY, I'm anticipating price to, you know, retrace back to my demand zone, give me 15 minutes confirmation, then can target that high right there. Yeah, so pretty simple stuff. Yeah, there's no any other order block in this discount zone. You can see from this here to this low, there's no any other order block. It's just imbalance in price action. So wait for price to retrace in there, and we can look for some intraday sales or buys while price is playing around in this zone. Yeah, for now, just looking for buys. And when we enter this zone, you can see we haven't yet tapped into my major level, this green zone here, from this band to that high. Yeah, so when you tap in there, if we get 15 minutes change of character, then we can look for a 4H reversal trade. But for now, just looking for buys. And yeah, let's see what price has for us. So if you want to take a risk entry, you don't want to wait for confirmation, or you want to wait for confirmation zone, and yeah, to get that high, of which 12 but 214 pips on USDCHF, so which is pretty cool, pretty amazing. Yeah, so see what price will do for us next week. Yeah, but otherwise that's what I'm looking for on USDCHF, just looking for buys. Yeah, but if price eventually starts forming bearish structure, you know, we take out this low, and then I'll anticipate price to return to my zones that will be created up there to get this low, and just like that, follow price action as it goes. Yeah, so otherwise that's what I'm currently looking for in the market on USDCHF. Yeah, my other reversal zones that I'm looking for are up there. Yeah, so if price eventually takes out these highs right here and those highs right there, then the next point I'll be looking for it reversals is in there. Yeah, as if price begins from, if price fails to, like, it takes out these highs and then fails to reach those zones, then I'll be looking for some 4H reversals even in here, because if we take out this high, it means these OBs that will form here will be valid now for reversal trades. Yeah, because you know it will be imbalanced, there will be break of structure, you know, all your classic requirements for the perfect demands or supply zone. Yeah, but otherwise these zones are also valid, although I doubt if price will reach there by next week. Yeah, so I'm mainly looking at these zones up here. Yeah, so see what will happen next week. Yeah, and that's for USDCHF. Then EURUSD, very simple stuff, Let's see, EURUSD is very simple also. You can see we are bearish. Yeah, with the news release that happened, the USD became very powerful, and we became very bearish. So EURUSD, pretty simple. I'm looking for sales, obviously. So yeah, you can see the major levels where I'm anticipating reversals are there, and we're currently in a major level right now. So if I get a 15 minutes change of character in this zone, then I can look for 4H reversal like that. Then we enter our major zone like that. This is a major zone that we're in. If I get a 15 minutes change of character like that in this zone, we take out the high right there, change character, then I'll set my limits on the demand zone that will be formed, and I'll target that 4H high like that, and that will be my trade. Yeah, so very simple stuff. That's what I'm anticipating on EURUSD. So but if we eventually take out this low, the low of this zone, then yeah, the next zone I'll be looking for reversals in here. Yeah, for now this is my current EURUSD bias. If you want to stay updated on exactly how I'm looking at price action during the week, you can join the Telegram group as usual. The link is in the description. Yeah, so my premium zone right in here, as you can see, and yeah, when we mark out our zones in there, you can see I have 2 zones. Yeah, so there's this zone right here, this one right here, you can see, but I extend the high to the highest point, yeah, in price action. Yeah, because that's the point that invalidates the whole sell idea. So if price eventually takes that high, then our sell idea on the 4H becomes invalid and we start looking for buys. Yeah, but otherwise that's how I'm marking it out, and that's my zone right there. Then my other zone is right here, as you can see. So this is the other zone that I'm looking at, like that. Pretty simple to understand. There's imbalance, the last up candle before the down move, simple stuff. Yeah, and there's also another zone here, but if we notice, this is the Asia high, therefore it will most likely be taken out and we can't look at that zone, so you just leave it like that. So this is what I'm looking at on EURUSD. That's what I'll be looking for my sales. So I'm anticipating price action to retrace to these zones and then sell off. But the complicated situation here is that if price action begins to retrace like that, then it means we'll form a 15-minute change of character in my demand zone. You notice we're in my demand zone right here. So if that happens, then it means in actual sense I'll be looking for price to retrace here and then take out that high. Yeah, but if this 15-minute change of character happens outside of my zone, then it's valid to look for sales. So if price continues dropping and then a 15-minute change of character happens outside in this zone, then these zones are still valid for sales. But if the 15-minute change of character happens in this zone, and these zones are not valid for sales, we should anticipate them to be taken out. Yeah, so it's quite a neutral bias on EURUSD. Yeah, but overall we're still looking for sales. Yeah, so the decision will depend on what price action does next week. Yeah, otherwise that's my weekly outlook on the 3 pairs. Yeah, and recently I've been back for testing a few pairs, of which I'll update that very soon. Yeah, I want to add and remove some pairs out of my my trading plan. So but that doesn't really matter right now. But this is my current outlook on the market next week on these pairs. Yeah, so if you want to stay updated, as usual, join the Telegram group, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and also like the video. I would really appreciate that. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, and also comment something down below, whatever you want to find out. Yeah, or you can just message me on Telegram. Yeah, otherwise if you made it till the end, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. Otherwise peace.